Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Asylum podcast, the only podcast you need to be listening to where you might experience your sexual reawakening today. I am the chosen one, Zach Winters, and with me, as always, is the Baron of Baked Beans himself, Darkness,
How's it going, everybody?
and the man voted most likely to die chasing an ice cream truck, Big Vicious.
I think it's happened a couple times already.
That's gotta be fucking, like, if you're just some ice cream truck driver, that's gotta be fucking terrifying to be like, oh, hey, look at all the cute little children. I'm enjoying my job, and see this giant mountain of a man just like special needs running.
And he gets there and he's got like a fistful of change. He's, what can I get for this much? It's like, God damn you kids.
Ah, why are they greasy?
Yeah. Yeah. All
Did I ever
right.
tell you about? Did I ever tell you about how, like when I grew up in Eastern Oregon, the guy who drove the ice cream truck there, like Eastern Oregon's all desert for those of you who haven't been out there, and it's hot in the summer. And this motherfucker is just drinking cartons of fucking buttermilk.
Oh, yeah. We talked about
Yeah.
that guy.
Oh yeah. All right.
I told you
Upsetting.
about if you order a banana split from one in California. So you're a little young for a banana split, son. I'm like, what? He's like, all right, though. What's $10 for a
Why did you
fucking
give me
banana
this?
split?
Why did you give me this bag of oregano?
Yeah. So, ice cream
So
man.
yeah. So
Do we just want to start it off and get the bad news out of the way?
let's I'm trying to be extra funny right now because like literally minutes before we record, uh, former TNA WCW star Daphne Unger has passed away,
Yeah.
and like I said on my Facebook, I told you guys this one kind of hits really hard because I met her a couple times and she was always really awesome, really sweet to me, and I just, like we find out about this and have to go do our funny little comedy show about video games and shit.
I mean, like I was saying before, this is real reminiscent of like Canyon, where they were a totally unappreciated talent by bookers and promoter owners and everything like that. And I enjoyed the hell out of watching her and everything since I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like WCW days, the Scream Queen and everything like that. And they just kind of spiral into this depression and decide that it's not in their best interest to be here anymore in their own mind, you know. And yeah, what the hell? This is just yeah, like we were just looking around on the news before we started recording, and it popped up in our feeds, and I'm like, oh,
Like, oh well, shit.
yeah. So
Yeah. So
it's a little rough, but rest in peace, Daphne and
yeah, rest in peace.
Shannon Claire. I'm gonna massacre her last name. Spurriel. Sorry, Daphne. You know.
Yeah.
She had some great stuff in WCW with her and Crowbar and David Flair, and then, I mean, the one where she really finally got a chance was TNA, where she was with Stevie Richards and everything like that. That was great stuff, but yeah, so she's way young to be gone already, but
Especially like that.
yeah,
Mental health is if if you're experiencing problems like this, suicidal thoughts, just reach out. I've
yeah,
lost too many friends, too many family members to mental health, thinking they can't talk to anybody, thinking that nobody understands. Well, reach out, somebody might.
yeah. That's the thing too. I mean, you reach out and there's more than likely somebody who's gone through it or is going through it, and you have somebody you can talk to. And it's not that big of a stigma anymore in the world,
No.
you know? It's like, hey, I'm depressed, and people will go like, all right, dude, well, let's see what's wrong. And instead of like when you were a kid in the 80s or something, they're like, here, take these drugs, you'll be better. So,
Fucking deal with it.
yeah, so yeah, that's a sad thing to hear, man. But the only one I had that I was hoping that we would have had was Ed Asner, because that was a long life there. But then
Yeah.
this popped up just as we were going on, and it's like, oh, it's like getting kicked in the gut. So, but on the other hand, Ed Asner, rest in peace as well, sir.
Yeah.
It's kind of
That was old age. That was old. It's
yeah,
tragic, but it's like you die peacefully of old age, or you suffer horrible mental trauma. And
yeah,
us being wrestlers, that's kind of like it really really sucks, because mental illness almost comes with us, just because the brain trauma we suffer.
yeah. Yeah, luckily, I mean, it's gotten a lot better since the 80s and 90s. And, we don't take as many headshots with a chair anymore. And, so,
No, there's no more stigma of putting your hands up and protecting yourself, because there used to be like especially around when I started in the early 2000s, it was a huge stigma of people, well, late 2000s, of people putting their hands up, and oh, you only do that if you're a bitch.
yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's gone through a progressive change where, just fucking take it, pussy, to, I don't fucking protect yourself. What's wrong with you? You get people like, oh, you're a pussy for taking that headshot. Oh, but are you a pussy for killing your entire family and then yourself? I don't know. It's like one thing could lead to another. Yeah. I always said that, the first time I find out I get a concussion, I'm pretty much going to call it quits as far as the wrestling business is concerned, because
Really?
you start stacking those things up, and yeah.
Yeah, I can't even count how many concussions I've had.
I still haven't had any,
Like,
and I
I
pray to God,
I was gonna say, I know that I've had 3 at least, uh, and then yeah, they're those ones that you just don't know of.
That's possible. I mean, I could have. I was doing the battle royal over at Power Pit, and I got thrown over the top rope, and I landed fucking headfirst on the stairs, the little wooden stairs going up to the ring. I just laid there for a second. I'm like, oh, what the hell? And like people in the front row are like, bro, are you okay? Because they could see it, and like nobody else knows what the hell's going on. I just laid there for a second. I was like, it might be a concussion there.
I'm hurt.
Oh yeah, but I've never passed out. I've never nothing. Like I said, the worst thing is my leg, and I'd take 10 of those over getting 10 concussions. So yeah, I mean, worst injuries in the ring. There could be worse, but like I don't want to get my. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, it's such a weird like spectrum of like what they could do to you too, because it's like there's Chris Benoit, who flipped out and killed his family, and then there's Terry Funk, who's like, he's just like, I'm fine, I'm what did he say, I'm whistling Dixie and just don't remember the words.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. But
And that man's done some horrible things to his body.
yeah, I can't believe that guy's even able to walk. But yeah, it's fucking nuts. And then you had X-Pac, who tore out his asshole.
That was the reason I stopped doing the Bronco Buster.
There's some bad injuries that you can sustain that you don't even realize with this fucking business. So
I was doing the Bronco Buster for the better part of a year, or and then like that happened. I'm just like, that's a thing? You could tear out your asshole from doing this move? I'm not doing that anymore.
yeah, I used to do that cactus clothesline, or the cactus arm drop from the side of the ring apron onto the floor.
Oh yeah.
I did that like 3-4 times, and I'm like, fuck this. I can't walk the next day. This is probably not a good idea. So, yeah, you live and learn, with wrestling, and the shit that's the shit that's going to give you the most wear and tear, you kind of put to the side until something big happens, or you just say, fuck it, I'm not going to do this anymore.
You're not shaped like McFoley, so you can't take that on.
See, I thought that I was, because Zach's always called me a fat ass, so I thought I could do it, but, you know, it doesn't work out that way.
I'm just trying to nag you into going to the gym.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm running 6 miles a day now, and I'm almost
shit.
in my my down to the 240s. Legit, not shoot. I mean, well, shoot, not fucking whatever you call it. Your pronounced weight when you wrestle. So I'm almost to the point where my wife will start fucking me again. It's awesome.
She's been thinking about it.
Now she's like, you're getting there.
Maybe.
I'm like, yes. If that doctor wasn't so hot at work, I might give you a toss. Oh, yeah, I'm almost there. Nah, but yeah. So I'm keto and fucking 6 miles on the elliptical and all that good shit.
I just said, fuck it, I'm trying to fucking bulk up.
Yeah. You're gonna come back looking like fucking Brock Lesnar with your little ponytail and beard.
I don't want the ponytail. I don't think I'd look good with a ponytail.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know, V. We know, V.
V is like, I'll be there. It's like, yeah, I'll be there. We're all trying to get our shit back in line and get together and get our fucking cardio up and everything. And V's like, yeah, I'll be there.
I will have a second cake for dinner.
Must be interesting to be that, you know, because I always toe the line between being like one of those big, heavy guys and then being one of those, you know, ones that can't pull it off. So it sucks. I just look really bad and out of shape. I haven't hit that limit where I'm heavy enough to be like a Bam Bam Bigelow, and I'm not skinny enough where I could be, you know, a decent looking wrestler. So I'm kind of fucked. I can't. It's either put on more weight to hit that Bam Bam status or fucking get your shit together and lose some weight. So I figured the healthier thing to do is go the opposite direction from Bam Bam Bigelow.
Get that bit. You gotta get the full bodysuit though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome with flames and shit.
I'd be terrified if you did a moonsault like he does though.
Oh. I tried. I hit landed on my head the first time, so I didn't do it anymore after that. You say you live and learn. It's one of those things.
So,
Luckily.
So there's 2 times that I've heard that Darkness possibly had a concussion.
You know what? I may have had more than I even realized. I don't know.
I'm telling you. You did. You don't remember because you were concussed.
Probably. I've never had anything. Like, I've hit my head a couple times and, like, you get that weird feeling, like, oh, like that shock.
You get your bell rung.
Yeah, you get your bell rung, but I've never, you know, never lost track of time or never anything like that. So, lucky for me, knock on wood, you know. But anyway, let's get out of this depressing shit. We got funny books and
we got video games and fucking funny books.
Shit, you're bringing it down again. So I only have one thing for video game news that I know of, and
what
I don't know.
What depressing shit did you bring to us today?
Well, the kids in China are only allowed a certain amount of hours for video gaming now.
Yes, I did see that.
Okay.
They're putting, I want to say, they're putting on some sort of restrictions on Chinese consoles and TV.
Yeah.
Saying that they can't because they say it's halting productivity and shit.
They called it the fuck what? It's like some kind like a drug. Like what was it? Oh, I forget the term that they used.
Drug?
Yeah, they're
drug.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll find the term that they used.
Oh yeah. Never mind. They said that, and then you know, if anybody who's confused about certain situations in America right now, this is what a real communist nation does.
Oh yeah, they regulate. You know.
Hey, we don't think you guys are working hard enough, so you're just regulated to like 2 hours a day, and then your system will just shut itself off. Oh, and on the weekends though, you get 5 hours.
Yeah, I remember some weird, crazy, like you get like an hour or something a day or something weird like that. But that's ridiculous, man. It's like people that make the legitimate living as like e-gamers and or sport, whatever, the fucking professional gaming or whatever it's called. But like, how the fuck are they supposed to do anything? You know. Anyway, they call it spiritual opium. That's what it is. So, I'm like, really? Where the fuck? Their video games must be a hell of a lot stronger than they are here, because I ain't getting that shit.
That's what I'm calling my finisher from now on.
Spiritual opium. That could work. Fuck, man.
He's hitting the spiritual opium.
Yeah, could be
Put
cool.
him to sleep.
So, yeah, I mean, you have to have. They're doing facial recognition, I think, in order to determine, and then you have to show your ID or something like. You have to have basically a driver's license in order to.
Something insane.
Yeah, in order to just play video games. And like Tencent and another video game company in China lost like 10%. Their stock dropped.
Yeah, like. We gotta do everything to appease our Chinese entertainment overlords now, so.
Yeah, well, that's not working out so well.
No.
Fucking Shang-Chi, who was basically made for China, is not going to get a release date in China. Like,
not?
They're just not good. They haven't picked it up for their schedule of releases.
Weird.
Yeah, that and Eternals hasn't either. Disney's in a panic.
Oh, I bet. Because I know that, Star Wars, they tried to appease the fact that there's no gay characters in Star Wars, and they had that lesbian couple kiss, like, off screen. If you squint really hard, you might see them kiss. But they straight cut that out of the Chinese release.
Yeah. Yeah, they always put that scene in there. It's right on the tail end of a major scene so that they're able to cut it out for the different releases.
Because gay people haven't been invented in China yet.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have that virus here. That's what they think. That's their mentality.
That's what they think.
They're like, oh, what's wrong with your skin? Nothing, I'm black. Oh no, we don't have that here. It's what the fuck? It's they sent the poster for Star Wars over, and they're like, this guy, make him smaller for us. We don't like him. What? Finn? Yes, make him gone.
What's wrong with his skin? He's a black man. He's like, I don't like that. Change it. How do I change it?
Change it. This guy here with Black Panther, put his helmet on him. Okay.
Oh, you just inspired me to look for the Chinese Black Panther poster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they covered like everybody on that poster. So they made Black Panther with his helmet on look like a Gundam compared to like all the other people on that poster. Yeah.
They just have Black Panther there with his helmet on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know about that one.
Yeah. Hey, let's film Mulan in China, right next to the internment camps. It's like, oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh my god.
The next Disney movie is going to be filming in North Korea.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, I mean, video game news-wise, that's all that I could find. I mean, the constant, de-evolution of Activision and Blizzard, but other than that, I mean, they just keep getting worse.
Shit.
Yeah, so.
What I have is probably one of those things that only I care about, but it's still cool. A game I really like called Blasphemous is getting a sequel in 2023, they announced. So that's cool, because I really like that one. Again, only I cared about it.
Yeah. I always love it. It's just a side note. I always love going on Steam and looking at all the games and stuff that I'm thinking about buying, and I always have you proudly pronouncing that it has this game on every game that I look at. I'm like, oh, your friend has this game. Everything I go and look at, I'm like, oh, this looks cool. Maybe Zach. Oh, he's already got it. it's, it's like you have an auto buy feature. Anything that ends up in the Steam store, you just automatically buy it.
No, it's a lot of my collection's like fucking Humble Bundle and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I never fucking would have taken a double look at Automo Chef or Automa Chef,
Yeah.
but it's a fun way to pass the time.
Oh yeah, it's just bloatware that they throw in there, so you think you're getting more of a deal.
Well, you do get a deal with because it's usually 2 big games that you kind of want, and then a bunch of little like shovelware, RPG Maker stuff.
Yeah.
That some of it ends up being fun. Like I got, what was it? The Turnip Boy game.
What? The Turnip Boy game?
Hold on, I gotta look at because that was actually really fun and actually like actual funny. Oh, Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. That was it.
That's the name of the game?
That's the name of the game.
Oh, awesome. All right.
And I'd recommend that one.
Okay. V, how's playing in Wakanda on the Avengers game going for you?
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, it's a change. It's. I mean, it's still the same repetitive fighting, but I mean, at least it's different looking characters.
Did you get Black Panther?
Yeah, you automatically get Black Panther.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So it's unlock and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate I played Fortnite the other night, just on a whim for no fucking apparent reason, and it had I think Superman. I was like, oh shit, I could be Superman, and then it's like, oh no, you have to do all this. So I was like, oh well, fuck you then.
Yeah, you have to do some like big old thing and then turn around and do another big old thing to get the black suit.
Yeah.
Or you could drop $13,000 and do it all at once.
Ooh. Yeah, I played one game and I won, and I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this game? I mean, I didn't get anything, and I won. I was like the last survivor. So, I don't know.
You must have been playing on super easy with a bunch of noobs because, like, I tried playing that game.
It's 2002 all over again.
Shit.
Yeah, I tried playing that game. I'm not a big shooter guy. Like, those games are just like, they fuck with my...
It's not what I heard, huh?
No, like I said, I played it. I won. I didn't get anything like any special unlocks or anything. I'm like, so you have to consistently win just to get little shitty things in order to get up to the good things. And I'm like, this ain't worth it. This ain't worth my fucking time. So yeah, I left all the 10-year-olds behind and went back to playing something else.
It's amazing how many 10-year-olds have banged my mom.
Yeah, those fucking kids these days, man. Lucky little shits.
Again, in news that nobody else cares about except for me, the new From Software game Elden Ring, that was written by Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin. Well, it came out that George R.R. Martin didn't do as much as he said he did.
Yeah, I had read about that too, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I wrote like the lore of the game." Like
he did the world building and the foundation of the narrative, but in-game text is still written by Miyazaki, which is really cool because it means more fucking riddles you have to pour through books and Vatividya to decipher.
All right, well, you know, I do love doing homework while I'm playing a game, so I guess that works. Damn. All right. Any other video game? Wasn't a whole lot that I found.
It's been kind of a slow. They did Gamescom, and there's a bunch of stuff announced. I don't think there's anything like I was overly excited for. The Dead Space remake is looking really cool. Oops, I accidentally spelled Gamescom.
You sure it was an accident or it was just preemptive texting?
You know what? Hey, a new Warhammer 40k game's coming out.
Must be another week, a new week.
As
Things
much as
go.
I do like as much as I like those games, yeah, they get kind of.
I keep getting
Is it-
free Warhammer games on like Xbox Live,
Are
Gold
they
or
just,
whatever.
Is that like a open license or whatever, to where anybody could just shit out a Warhammer game?
Probably. That shit's all over, man. I don't know.
There's some really good ones, but there's also some just like really shit ones.
I think that's a current free game on Xbox this month.
Yeah, that's what I. Okay.
Well, no,
Space Marine's cool.
you just said you keep getting them on there. I think it. Yeah. Anyways.
No, that's what happened. I got another one this month. There's one with rats or something, and I'm just like, okay.
Oh, Vermintide?
Vermint. There you go. That was another one.
That one's pretty fun, actually.
I don't know. It seems like I could possibly get into that, but then I decide I probably shouldn't.
You gotta have a good team you could play with.
Oh. Okay.
They did a 12 minutes of Gotham Knights playthrough, and it's looking alright.
We have 2 Batman games coming up. We have Gotham Knights, and then what's the other one? There's the one where it's just. Oh no, it's the Suicide Squad that's built off of the Batman engine. Okay.
Oh, this new Suicide Squad looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. So the Arkham, it's not. Okay, I'm getting confused on these fucking 2 games. Which one is using the Arkham engine? That's Suicide Squad, right?
Yes.
Correct.
And then this other one is basically a sequel to the Arkham one, but it's a different company.
I guess.
It's confusing as shit. Because spoilers for anyone who hasn't played the games, in the game lore, Batman's dead, and it's supposedly, yeah. And so it's Robin, Batgirl, and Nightwing. You're playing as them, but it's not. It's so confusing because like the engine went to Suicide Squad, but the story went to another company, and they're doing it with their own engine. So it's just weird. That's all. I don't understand it. Okay. Well.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading a story.
Okay.
As much as we try not to get political in this just in, vaccine skeptic Joe Rogan tests positive for COVID.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I always think it's hilarious when vaccine skeptics get sick.
Okay. Well, there's people that have the vaccine that are getting sick too. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like drastically fucking. The chances of you getting sick from it are drastically lessened when you got the vaccine. Do you not know how vaccines work?
Not a vaccine. This is a vaccine. You know, you're immune. You're done. It's like the polio vaccine. There's no more polio. It's like this is people still get it. So yeah, I kind of know how vaccines work.
You don't. Apparently not.
Shit.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Furiously typing away.
We're not doing this on the show.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm already sad. I'm not getting mad at you two.
You're already sad that you're not getting mad at me?
I said I'm already sad, but I'm not going to get mad at you.
Oh, okay. No, here's the thing. You know, do what you want to do. It's fine by me. I don't give a shit. Take care of yourself. Do what you feel is best. That's all I gotta say. Fuck it. I ain't gonna like ostracize nobody either direction. I don't care. So
the flip to that coin is my daughter can't get the vaccine yet because she's too young. So if she goes to school, she goes anywhere, and some unvaccinated fucker who's carrying it and is asymptomatic has it and gives it to her and she gets sick about it, I'm gonna be fucking furious.
okay. But there's people that are vaccinated that are still carriers, so I don't understand. Well, would you still be mad about that? I'd be mad regardless. Either way, I'd be pissed if my kid got it. I'd
Yeah.
just be like, "What the fuck?" You know.
But the chances of them getting sick or carrying it are greatly lessened when you have the vaccine. It's like less than 1%.
There's reports coming out that vaccinated people are actually have higher viral loads.
Look, don't fucking get your virus news off of TikTok and
I'm
fucking
not.
Facebook, all right? You clearly are, because apparently, I swear to God, right now, I just had the same conversation with my wife. I just had the same conversation with her, and that's where she gets her news off of some lady with some short fucking haircut. And
Don't
long in
even
the
have
front.
fucking TikTok, man. I don't even go
And-
on TikTok or Twitter or
Right.
or Reddit or
Like,
So-
right now, hold on, I had this up too. Right now, out of the 534 people in San Diego who are in COVID hospitalizations, 13 of them have the vaccine. So that's kind of like a wildly scaled ratio.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, people are going out there, and this is going to probably blow your mind. The way that I'm thinking, people are going out there that have gotten the vaccination, and they're thinking they're immune, and they're doing shit that's causing it to spread even worse because they think they can't fucking do it anymore. That's the problem.
All right, yeah,
So-
I know that's the issue.
Okay, well, no, I'm serious. I'm like,
No, I'm not being sarcastic at all.
Oh,
I know
okay.
that's an issue.
yeah, people get this and they think that they don't have to fucking take precautions anymore. So it's like, oh, I don't need to. I'm not. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm
You're
invincible.
still,
No, we
yeah, that's the problem, man. It's like, okay, yeah, get it, but still, fucking take your precautions, man. It's like, I mean, we're going to Comic-Con. I'm masking up. I'm fucking the
masking
whole
up.
fucking 9 yards. I'm double masking for this one because I have a cosplay. So it's like I'm wearing my mask and then my other cosplay mask on top of it. Which I don't know. I might not be able to breathe. So we'll see when all the shit shows up. But yeah,
What are you cosplaying as?
do I reveal it now? Do I?
You should. In
Why?
In front of the millions of people who listen.
Basically I'm on a kind of a budget, so I'm kind of like trash bag cosplaying. So
Nice.
I bought a not a burqa, baklava,
Jesus.
baklava. What is that? Baklava?
Balaclava?
And I bought some goggles, and I'm gonna wear my trench coat, and I'm going as Spider-Man Noir.
Oh yeah.
All right. Do you have a
Oh.
fedora?
See, the fedoras that they have, I have a large fucking head. So I was gonna get a fedora, but everyone said it was too small, so I know that it's extra too small for me.
Built
So
like a Mardi Gras float.
yeah,
But-
fuck, man.
But here's the thing. Okay, just go the opposite of what most cosplays do. Most cosplay makes everything bigger and like huge to just make it stand out. Just make yours smaller and you'll just be a tiny little guy.
What?
Okay, so you know in cosplays they usually make like their weapons or just other things just like way huge, like just like away from the proportion, bigger.
Yeah.
Just do the opposite. Be different than the rest and go smaller.
Oh yeah, mine's gonna be low key. It's just for shits and giggles. I ain't fucking going into a competition or anything with this fucking this Amazon bot cosplay shit. So I bought the vest with the buttons on it. I bought the bako whatever and the goggles and then baklava. There you go. And I got all the other shit on my own, So I just don't have the striped pants. I'm just gonna wear cargo pants, but fuck it.
I was gonna cosplay, but I don't have the fucking time till the next Sunday?
Yeah, it's next Sunday.
Yeah, I don't have the time.
So yeah, V's going as Fat Thor, so that's cool.
It's like the only thing you can cosplay as.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Was that the Red Hood costume you made for Little V? Was that what he's wearing?
So Little V already had the vest. I'm making him the helmets.
It looks good.
Yeah.
After this, we will be fiberglassing. So
Yeah, people that listen to this, they don't realize or they don't know. That's his fucking talent. He can create some of the craziest shit. Like, we had some, like, it looked like bone helmets that were skulls, and he made just, here, let me take a mold of your head and I'll make it with some fiberglass. They cut the shit out of my scalp, but they were awesome looking. So, yeah, he's got a fucking talent. You guys don't know, man. That's some awesome shit that he does. Anyway, sorry.
V likes to build, but then he gets like done and doesn't want to finish it off and like clean up the edges.
Man, fuck this. I'm tired of this shit.
Hey, I built it. You can finish it off. It's not my fault.
Oh, it cuts into your head? Well, you better sand that motherfucker down.
That's basically what he said. He brought a piece of fucking sandpaper. He's like, here. He just walked away. I guess he had it in his bag or something. He's like, yeah, figure it out. Like, what the fuck? And then I broke my leg and some asshole stole it. So fuck all you guys in the locker room. Anyway. So, yeah. That was some good shit. We look fucking badass. Like, LOD shit right there.
Right.
So he's got this Red Hood helmet, and like, that shit's gonna be rough because it's gotta be smooth as fuck. Like, you gotta buff and polish and buff and polish. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy. So
crazy.
That'll be cool to see.
I was excited.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I was like, all right. He just posted that he was gonna do it because I was just gonna buy a shitty like Red Hood helmet. It's because I don't have the time or the fucking financial means to make something crazy like that. So
I was gonna buy tickets to go see to get an autograph and picture with dude who played Homelander.
Yeah,
but he's charging like $300, and I said, "Fuck that."
You gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
3 years, nobody could know who the fuck he is.
So instead, my daughter, who's coming with us, loves Wednesday Addams, so I'm taking her to see Christina Ricci.
Mm.
And I've told Darkness he has to behave himself because now we're around my daughter.
I haven't even bought a ticket.
I do not tolerate any pelvic thrusting.
It would be all subconscious. I wouldn't even realize I was doing it. Yeah. I feel like that scene in fucking American Pie. Nadia just walks into the fucking room. Oh! Damn it.
Did you just do what I think you did? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
I gotta go towel off. And he walks away. It sounds like when you step in something wet and your shoes are squeaking.
Like a fucking movie theater floor. But yeah, I as much as I love Christina Ricci, that would be the one that I chose. It's just, I can't see spending that much money just to walk up and have her get creeped out for 5 seconds and then have them shovel me off onto the next fucking line. So yeah, I'll watch you guys.
Stuttering and fidgeting with your pants.
How I dealt with Elvira, but
sorry, I'm just super excited to meet you, and you're just pushing down your hard on.
I loved you and Casper. What the fuck? Get this guy away from me. Yeah.
I didn't get the autograph, but she maced the fuck out of me.
Yeah. That would have been awesome. She maced me right in the face. Yeah. So, anyway, man, I'll just watch you guys be happy with Wednesday.
I'll bring Kaya, and it'll be awesome because they're the same height.
Yeah. She's pretty short, isn't she?
That's why she got, like, after Wednesday Addams, she didn't get many, like, serious roles because she's so, like, just like a petite woman.
I remember her talking about it, like, when she was Wednesday, and she's like, I forget how old she was, but, like, they want me to look younger, so they're, like, taping down my chest and everything to try and make me. I'm just like, that poor kid, man. It's got to be traumatizing.
Yeah.
They duct taped her bosoms. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like, you need to look younger. What the fuck? I'll console her. No, I didn't. That was true. No. She didn't look. Yeah, she's.
Oh my god.
I liked her in Black Snake Moan. Oh yeah. Just chained up in a basement. Yeah.
That's fucking awful. The only time I liked her was when she was chained up in a basement. I only liked her when she was 12 years old or chained up in a basement.
Oh no. She was good in Cursed too. I like that one. She's a werewolf, but you know.
Oh.
What's that movie? What's that movie called where she's like on a morgue table?
Darkness' Wet Dream Journal.
Wait, it's Christina Ricci and she's dead? This is like 3 fetishes in one.
Yeah, what is that movie called?
I don't remember. I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Distorted? No. I'm looking at her thing now, her IMDb.
God. And I hate that you're talking to me and I know you have a raging erection right now.
No, I don't. Come on. Let's be fucking serious.
I do need to mute the mic for 5 minutes though.
Yeah, 5 minutes and a cigarette. That's what we need. Black Snake Moan, Home of the Brave, Speed Racer. I forgot about that. She's the live action speed. I think everyone forgot about the live action Speed Racer.
Fucking, I'm the biggest John Goodman fan you know, and I forgot he was in it.
He was in that?
He was.
Wow.
I think he was the dad.
He was the dad.
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of Wallflowers.
It was a weird part in Speed Racer, which is like a kids movie, and then one of the racers cheated, and John Goodman walked over and put a gun to his head.
Over the line!
I'm the only one who gives a shit about the rules!
If that is, are you fucking serious? Is that a part in the fucking movie? Because I will watch that shit. Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious. I would search this movie out.
But Dad, he cheated. And he just pulls out a gun and holds it to the other guy's head.
That would be fucking hilarious. So yeah, because she was also Lizzie Borden, which is actually kind of cool.
Was she? Oh, she was in the Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
So the movie I was talking about is called Afterlife.
Well, that would make sense.
It has Liam Neeson, Justin Long, Chandler Cutterbury.
I think Sleepy Hollow was like the best Christopher Walken role ever.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hessian. He was fucking bad. He was bad. Ah! He had those teeth and everything.
He just fucking all he does is scream at people.
Yeah. And the look on his face when that little girl snaps the twig, like all at random, like why the fuck would she just snap this twig? And it happens and he just goes off. I'm like, this is awesome.
There's that time in the movie where like the Hessian starts to fly, and that wasn't even in the script. Christopher Walken just did that. Yeah,
he just decided to take flight for no apparent reason.
Same with what was that music video he was in where he's just dancing over the
Freedom of Choice. Yeah, Fatboy Slim.
Yeah. Like a lot of people don't know Christopher Walken can fly.
Yeah, he actually has control over gravity. So he just started walking on the fucking walls and they're like, fucking film this.
Everybody's freaked out. What the fuck's happening? Is he a demon? The director's just like, fucking go with it.
Just don't stop filming. Yeah. So what the fuck was he doing? He was in something that was crazy like that. I don't remember what they were up to. Like some kind of comic book thing he was gonna do. But yeah. I just gotta no, go ahead.
Wasn't he in Click?
Oh yeah, he was in Click. That's random.
Oh, he was the Angel of Death.
Yeah, he was in Click. Gave him the fucking
great. What was the because that's not the first time he played the Angel of Death.
Was it Dead Zone? No.
Not Dead Zone.
No.
Where Viggo Mortensen plays the devil.
Was it the Angel movies?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Not Legion. La 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 la. A Prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember because Danzig was in one of them, and I'm like, if you blink, you'll fucking miss it. He was an angel. I'm like, what the fuck, Danzig? All right.
He's an archangel. He just walks by and he's like up to Christopher Walken's hip.
Yeah. He's rather cherub looking, but yes. he's a little cherub looking guy, with some fucking brooding hair and shit. But yeah. I still need to go out and see his movie. We talked about.
They tried to give him a toothpick for a sword, and it was too heavy for him. It was cute.
He's Tinkerbell's stunt double. Aww. God. So yeah, but I've been hearing kind of good things about his movie, but it's not really wide released. Speaking of Danzig, so.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, it just came out. And it's limited release, and the only place it's playing for us is in fucking Salem. So, I'm not driving my happy ass all the way out to Salem to watch that.
I drive my happy ass all the way out to see you. We could come to Salem once. There's awesome movie theaters over here, except for fucking except for the fucking Cinnabar here or in Salem. That place can go suck a candy coated dick.
And Cinnabar?
So, this is where I want to talk about this later, but we'll talk about it now. This is where I went to go see Candyman last week.
Hmm.
And,
Candyman?
Oh, don't you fucking do it. Nah.
Beetlejuice. Fuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, they counteract each other. It's okay.
So, like, we go to this place, and it's like, it's kind of cool looking. It's like, it's a bar, restaurant, movie theater. Cool, whatever. We get there a little early. I'm like, hey, let's go sit at the bar and have a couple drinks. The drinks are just like, you can't even taste the alcohol. They taste like it's like sugar. That's all you taste. I got a whiskey. It was like a whiskey mango sour, I think it was. All you taste is like fake mango flavor.
Nice.
And I couldn't taste the whiskey. But then Brittany gets her strawberry margarita, and I try that and just get a mouthful of fucking tequila.
Jesus.
So I hated that. The food was overwhelmingly okay.
It is a movie theater. I mean, fuck, Wolfgang Puck ain't walking up to your fucking seat and making you shit.
I've had good, like, some places that do that, I've had good food at them.
Yeah, that's true. I've had a couple. Like, there's one in, I don't know, Oregon City or something, that they have, like, poutine fries. They're really fucking good. I was like, wow.
I think I saw Endgame at that one.
Spectre.
And then, customer service leaves much to be desired because, like, we had our drinks and I'm like, I'm gonna get a beer, and Brittany was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get one too. So she doesn't like the IPAs that like I get, so she ordered a hard cider. Dude comes out, he gives us 2 IPAs, and she takes a swig of hers. She was like, I think I got yours. I'm like, no, I got mine, and they're both fucking IPAs. So what happened, I take mine back to the bar, and what happened was that they were out of the Angry Orchard cider that she likes, and the dude was just like, oh, I just put in 2 IPAs since we were out of them. You motherfucker.
We didn't say shit.
Why wouldn't you tell us? Why wouldn't you tell us? It didn't say shit about it. Why wouldn't you tell us, oh, hey, we're out of... It's like customer service fucking 101. Why wouldn't you say, oh, hey, we're out of cider, but, make suggestions, up the sales. I didn't tip them shit.
Yeah, I mean, people don't even try anymore.
It's fucking pathetic.
Yeah, it's...
And now I'm mad about it again.
Yeah, I don't want to get, like, into the political bullshit, but when there's people that, like, are too stupid to not get their unemployment, and they're the ones that get hired in these positions where they're fucking grasping at anyone, this is the kind of shit you're gonna get. It's
like I said, I've been working as a bar and in the bar, and like there's several people there who are just warm bodies right now.
Yeah, that's a lot of issue that's going on right now. It's people just are there.
Yeah.
It's just make sure people don't run out with everything in their arms. Okay. Just yell at me
Okay.
when you hear somebody doing that. Okay.
I watched that guy run out the store with everything in his arms. I tried yelling your name.
And that's about the extent of it too.
Damn it.
Speaking of
Yeah.
running out of the store with things in your arm,
Oh shit!
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't even realize.
so I had a couple fun ones yesterday. Um, so had this one lady. She's two big fat. They're fat, like they're large. Like,
No
so
fucking body shaming, asshole.
you
Knock it off.
No. It's like
Oh,
the N word. He could say it because he is one.
you
oh, gotcha.
you
Okay.
you know there's trouble when it's this like raggedy ass van. These two fat people in the front seat with like 4 cigarettes hanging out of their mouth. They're like fucking chain smoking, and me and my buddy are standing there, and we're like, okay, here's trouble. Like you just know. Um, so they get out, they're dropping cigarettes everywhere and picking them up and like puffing. Like literally, they had like four going at a time, and they start waddling towards the front of the store. And we come in through a different door and paying no attention at first. She has this huge like hybrid of a purse bucket basket thing. It's big and gray. And they go into the store and we're looking at a couple things and I notice she doesn't have the bag anymore, and I'm like, okay, it's in the cart. Okay, he's over in this area with the cart in the bag. So start watching. Sure enough, there's high dollar items sitting on each side of this big bag, and a few big items in the cart. So we start following, and my buddy, he's the type that he just doesn't give a fuck. Like he'll like purposely like let you see him. um, you know, it works for him sometimes, and sometimes I think it's just he doesn't want to do the chase, so he's just like, get out of here, you know, which I do sometimes, like when it's like I can't, like if I'm afraid they're going to get away with this stuff, I'll just make them get pissed off in the store and leave it. So they end up grabbing the bag and walking, and she ends up grabbing one of the bigger items out of the cart. So he hands her the bag, and they walk up, and he goes out the door. She goes up to customer service. How much is this? And they scan it, and she's like, okay, thanks. And she starts walking towards the opposite side of the store. And I knew as soon as she turned into this little showroom area, she turns, looks up, turns the corner, comes around like fixing the bag, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, lady, you are so dumb. So I'm like right there watching her. She's waddling, goes through our little self checkout area. I cut through another gate and boom, hit her at the door. And my buddy's outside and she's right there and she's like, "Oh, I was just coming to see where my boyfriend's at." And it's like, "No, like you have merchandise in your purse, you need to give it back." It's like, "Oh no, I didn't want to carry it, so I put it in the bag." It's like, "Why didn't you leave it in the cart? Why would I want to push a shopping cart around?" She starts getting all cocky, and I'm like, "Because you didn't want to carry the item." And she's like, "Well, no, this was just more convenient." I'm like, "Yeah, to walk out of the store with." So she starts going, and she's like, "Well, why would I take the shopping cart?" I'm like, common sense dictates that, you know, if you don't want to carry something, you put it in a cart. She goes, "Well, I guess I'm stupid then." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, that's your words, not mine." I go, "I'm not going to argue with you." So we get to the back, and she tries to, I don't know, sidetrack or whatever, but she starts talking about like the coronavirus, and then what's my opinion of that, or what's my opinion of 9/11, and I'm like, where are we trying to go with this? She's like, "Oh, I'm curious on what other people think about, like," I'm like, she's like, "Do you think our government did it, or was it really terrorists?" And I'm like, let me just make it, I'm like, so I believe, yes, we pissed a lot of people off and they did something, and then I believe our government didn't do anything, so they are responsible too. And she's like, huh? What? Wait, what do you mean? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. So I finished doing the paperwork. I'm like, sign this, let's go.
She's just another person who listens to TikTok.
Right. But then, this next one was the best. So this couple come in, and he immediately like side eyes me and my buddy, and she's kind of like skipping around with, I don't know if it was an actual working cell phone or not, but she's all da 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 da. He has a flat cart. They go over. They start heading towards the opposite end of the store. So we're following. My buddy's like, hey, I'm going to go step right outside the door, so just in case. And I'm like, cool. And I park myself over by air conditioners. Well, they do this quick flip around, come back, and guess where they go? Air conditioners. So I'm just standing there looking at fans going, Jesus Christ, okay. Let's not spook them. So
don't want to spook the tweakers.
they grab one. I mean, we already knew what was going down because A, he had no visible place for a wallet. She didn't have a purse or anything, so it's like, cool. So she walks over, grabs a thing of flowers. He puts the air conditioner on, realizes he grabbed a cheap one, took that off, put another one on, and they start heading towards self-checkout. She walks right out with the flowers. He's following behind. The funny thing is he runs into the wall. Boom. Okay. He backs out wide. Like, now he has the perfect angle to go right out the door. And he runs right back into the wall. He grabs the cart, goes to spin it around. And at this time, my buddy's already going, I'll take those. He grabs the flowers from the girl. The guy turns, sees him. I'm right behind him with my badge. I'm like, lost prevention. And he's like, huh. He jumps, pulls his pants up, and like, he did this weird, like, you know how Pennywise jumped around?
Shit. Yeah.
He's like, boom, 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 as he runs towards his car. And then we're walking towards it, and first he goes over and he's trying to, like, hide his plate. And my buddy's like, dude, we're going to get your plate because you have to drive away, right? And the guy's like, fuck. Hops in his car, we get the plate. He drives to the far end of our lot where we have this empty bank. And he goes through the drive-thru there thinking he's going to get out. Has to drive back around. Comes back around near us. Tries to cut through our little ported area, and it's full of cars. So he has to drive over a curb. And then finally he speeds out. And we're just sitting there laughing so hard. This dude was pissed. But I'm like, how do you run into a wall, back up with the perfect angle to get out, and then run right back into the same spot you did?
Meth.
It's a hell of a drug.
Something like, yeah, but I'm laughing so hard. I was like, oh my god, I'm like, I hope you got that plate because I couldn't get the picture. I was laughing so hard.
Damn.
Oh, and then we had some dude arrested. Well, he didn't get arrested. He got pulled out, trespassed, but he was, before I got to work, he was in and out of the store 4 different times. Loaded up the cart with like, he loaded up 4 different carts, and it was over 1,000 each cart that kept getting taken from him. And he still kept coming in, and he was, I guess, in the store for 4 hours. I get there, he's in the bathroom, so I go back there, and sure enough, passed out, so I call the cops. He gets out before they get there, but he's walking around, like, with, like, meth sores all over his legs and whatever. And the cops finally come in and go, hey, can we talk to you? Blah, 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 blah. This is what's going on. He's like, oh, no, this is the first time I've been in here. She's like, okay, what you doing? He's like, shopping. I'm like, okay, can I see your ID? He's like, I don't have a wallet. She's like, so how do you plan on paying? He's like,
Sucking dick.
She's like, let's step outside. But
yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
That's the funny thing about running out with stuff in the arms. It was, these people, they think they get smart. They think they get crafty, creative.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's world's dumbest criminals.
Yeah, you could have your own fucking channel if you could
Shit, right.
just put that shit online or something.
if I didn't think I'd get in trouble, I'd post this to the show World's Dumbest Criminals. Like, just play this.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is Big V's fucking what happened at work hour. Anyway. But yeah, all right. I don't know how we got off on that tangent. I just mentioned somebody stealing, I guess, and that was it. That's all we needed. It was a trigger for him.
No, Zach said something about people walking out with things in their arms.
Yeah.
It's weird how we just end up on these little adventures.
That's what I like to call them, little adventures. Yes.
Little adventures.
Yes.
You want some weird news?
Throw it out there.
McDonald's revealed what the hell Grimace is.
Oh god.
Oh god. Okay.
Is this like non-binary or what is he?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just for like the fucking, for years it's just like people thought he was a milkshake or something, but I guess he was a bad guy for a while.
In the beginning, yeah.
And I always just thought he was like a weird like purple nutsack or something. But McDonald's hires up have revealed that he is an enormous taste bud.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck does a taste bud even look like?
Looks like Grimace. I'm looking at a close up of a taste bud on this news story, and they are like purple.
Ugh. Okay.
McDonald's Corporation. Great question. Hashtag Grimace Lore says he is the embodiment of a milkshake or taste bud. What do you think? And whoever. Oh man, never mind. Yeah.
All right. Well,
So he is a taste bud. So, next time you think of him, he could taste with his whole body.
be that man.
I think that's the most upsetting thing I've ever said out loud.
Imagine, like, you go and you sit on a park bench and you gotta fucking taste it too.
I hate that. I don't like that at all.
So, I guess the original Grimace was scaly, mean-looking, and had 4 arms.
We're gonna get into
Like how my
McDonald's.
taste buds are.
You can get into McDonald's lore now.
You getting into McDonald's lore?
I'm trying to see what a taste bud has to, like, why a taste bud would be evil.
Zach, are you young enough to? Are you old enough, I guess, that you remember playing Inside Mayor McCheese? Or did they demolish all those before you were a kid?
I was like, I think I was the last generation to get those indoor playpens.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, what the fuck ever happened to Mayor McCheese and that big weird spaceship play thing?
Slang and crack.
Yeah.
What were those little pom-pom things?
The Fry guys?
No, I remember those. Those were like fucking like little, like pom poms.
They were called Fry guys.
Were they?
I remember that.
Yeah, Fry Guys.
Told you.
Another thing, did you guys watch Candyman? I know V did.
I didn't. No, I didn't watch it.
What was the area in Candyman? Cabrini Hill, Cabrini Heights, Cabrini Green. That area has been the series has met a series of quote unquote violent eggings.
I love how they fucking add these weird adjectives to shit. It's like, they got egged. It was a violent egging. Like, what do they grunt and say mean things when they throw it?
I'm assuming he just throws it extra hard.
Yeah, it's like, what makes an egging violent? You
a
fucking
Hispanic man in a white panel van is going around Cabrini Heights in Chicago and attacking people with eggs, and I guess one of the victims was a woman with a stroller.
Just got violently attacked by an egg.
Egged.
Aggressively TP'd their house. It's like, what the fuck?
Are we segueing into Candyman?
Please,
we
by all
could, but
means. I didn't watch it, but you know,
I mean,
Well,
you're
I
not
mean,
missing much.
that's what I heard.
so it's a sequel, not a remake.
Okay.
So it's a sequel, not a remake, but it's also you get the big vibe, especially with the ending, that they're just setting up a new. They're just setting up for a new franchise.
With a different people, or they're just gonna keep Candyman going, or what?
I mean, it's kind of spoilery. I don't know if you want to.
We spoiled other things on this show, so just say that it's spoilers for Candyman.
Well, he says
Well, are
spoilers
you?
for you.
Okay.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Go ahead.
All right. Well, yeah, because they had. I'm drawing a blank. Who's the original Candyman?
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd. They had him playing Candyman, but then they kind of set it up as he's just like a vengeful spirit who possesses black men throughout history.
Oh.
Yeah, and so like throughout a series of events, the main character slowly goes crazy, and by the end of it, Candyman possesses him. And so yeah, there's a new Candyman, and they got him all dressed up in the coat with the hook.
Well, I'm really glad I didn't watch it now. So.
The guy looks cool. The new guy looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ties into the story really well. I thought so.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's just not as I go to a slasher flick because I want to see people get killed and see blood and all that stuff, and there wasn't that much of it. Most of it was just like
Okay, there was
gentrification is evil, and
there was more in this movie than there was in the original.
you sure?
Yeah, the original was actually not that. Like, I went with what's his face? He goes by Tony DeBurns now. Anthony.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
We went. They had a showing at this theater a couple years back, and a couple of us went and watched it. And I think it was whatever the original film was. So it was a special screening, but it made me remember and realize that the original Candyman wasn't actually that gory, and there wasn't really that much that went on. It was more the story and the lore that creeped you out. It was very.
That's sorry.
Go ahead.
That's one thing I really loved about this one was that it did creep you out more because there was maybe 2 jump scares throughout the whole movie, and I've went on and on about how much I think jump scares are just cheap heat. I don't like jump scares. I hate fucking like the later Paranormal Activities for that reason.
Right.
But this one really worked well with just fucking creeping you out.
So now with that being said, this is the reason why I was like, do we want to segue? So I got into a little bit of an argument with somebody online, and they were talking about how this movie was very, it was a woke movie. It was like very like, and somebody said, I don't think you realize what woke means. You're just throwing it out there. But basically, he's talking about it's a racist movie made by a racist man, calling Jordan Peele a racist.
Okay.
So, I don't see it. I don't know how you can call him a racist. I guess at one point he said something about he would never have a white female or a white male or a white lead in his movies. I'm like, okay, so, like, whatever. He won't put a white.
I guarantee you they're not hurting for work.
It doesn't mean he's racist. It just means he's going a different route. He's letting you know, hey, these are the type of movies I'm going to be making. Like, fuck, you don't see back in the day when they fucking made Bruce Lee movies that, you know, nobody complained that they didn't really have white leads. They had white people in them, but not white leads. Like, Bruce Lee was your fucking lead, you know. But I mean, he's trying to talk about how the movie is forcefully trying to put out the word of racism. I'm like, did you even watch the first movie? Like the first movie?
Yeah, exactly. It was almost the same thing.
Yeah.
I remember it being gorier, but I haven't seen it in years.
I mean, the first movie was all about racism, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, this dude was just, he's some fat, like, hillbilly white dude from some southern whatever state. I was like, dude, would you be more happy if it was a bunch of white people running around with white pointy hats? And he was like, fuck you, dude. I'm like, yeah.
I remember when Chris Jericho did that. That was hilarious.
What did he do?
He was a KKK member in Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Right.
It's like all out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Is that Chris Jericho? Anyway, sorry.
Well,
Trying to bring some levity to a deep subject, you know.
Right. I like it. What was it? I think it was the Django, where they're
Django?
arguing over, or no, maybe it was, I don't know. They're arguing over the sheets on the head. What movie was that?
Oh yeah, that's Django.
He's like, I can't.
Well, I
see
can't
through.
see shit.
He's like, all right.
My
so
wife
how
stayed
about-
up all night making these hoods for you.
How about we all just agree that we'll go without them this time, and then next time.
Fine. Fuck y'all. Don't ask me or mine for nothing.
But like, I don't know. Like, this whole racist thing going back and forth. And I'm saying from all sides. I'm not saying just from one. But it's like you're what's making it worse by trying to take something that I'm like. So what? That Jordan Peele said he's not going to put a white person as his star of the movie. Like, who cares? There's plenty of movies out there that do.
So, just on the flip side of that, what if Steven Spielberg said, you know what, I'm not putting any black people as my lead in my movies?
I don't think he has.
Yeah, he has.
What movie?
Let's see, Steven Spielberg.
The director's cut of Indiana Jones.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure he's had some in there, but
well, yeah, it's just
Okay.
like it's just like Peele saying he has some white people and like, but he's not going to cast them in as the lead. But like, who gives a fuck? Just make a good movie.
that's thank you, for fuck's sake, somebody
My
fucking
big
finally
thing
says
is
it.
like, if you're not gonna cast white leads, then don't do it. You don't have to go off and talk about it, because that's that motherfucker knows he's just going in there and stirring shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in this day and age.
I'm just saying it may not have been the best thing to say, but I'm not saying that he's racist.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he is at all.
I mean,
Spike Lee did the same thing. I don't think anybody ever called him a racist.
Yeah, Danny Aiello, man, so that's awesome. And by the way, hey, Big V, fuck you. The Color Purple was directed by Steven Spielberg. Suck my ass. Yeah, you can't get much fucking blacker than The Color Purple, motherfucker.
okay,
No.
hold on.
Danny Glover,
I wasn't
Whoopi
even-
Goldberg,
I wasn't even,
Oprah Winfrey.
No, hold on. Don't come at me, motherfucker. I wasn't the one that questioned you on Steven Spielberg.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah.
I know. This is just another fucking classic example of me saying shit.
Yeah, they
you
get
taking
somebody
the heat.
else in front. And Zach, go fuck yourself as well. Steven Spielberg directed The Color Purple. Motherfucker, you can't get...
Man. The
So,
fucking
but
the
no,
fucking wrestling heat carries over the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
I say shit and Big V takes the heat.
I'm fucking crying.
Oh, fuck.
Man, I don't know if it's tears from laughing so hard or tears from being so hurt.
Ah, you just fucking busted your balls. Knock it off.
That's why I laughed, because he was just like, Big V, fuck you. I'm like, whoa.
But
It's like,
that Zach,
color purple.
Color Purple.
I'm like, I never said anything, motherfucker.
Why the fuck did you just punch me in the mouth? 'Cause Zach stiffed me. What the fuck? Yep, that's pretty much what just happened. But that's the thing. It's like
I fuck with paw and darkness gets yelled.
that too. Paul starts giving me shit.
It wasn't just darkness. I got fucking reamed on by Paw too. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Anyway, but if one of your fucking selling points is based on race, then it's not fucking the story shit. it's gonna be shit. I'm sorry. Like this thing with Shang-Chi, the actor running around. We've never had an Asian lead before. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like every Jackie Chan movie,
No.
Bruce Lee, fucking. I mean, we've never had a leading Asian action star. Like what?
I think Marvel just kind of does that because when Black Panther came out, weren't they talking about how, there's never been a black action hero in a comic book movie before, and we're like,
yeah, does nobody remember fucking Blade?
Ago.
Yeah, it's come on. That's the thing that's pissing me off. I don't care. I mean, I'm not fucking racist against anybody. What the fuck ever, you know. I get a little upset about stereotypes within everyone's race, though, but that's just fucking stereotypes.
We've never had a mentally challenged superhero before.
Well, Handyman, I've seen it. Come on.
Steel?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember Handyman. And his sidekick, Tiny Avenger. I remember that shit. But that's the thing. If you got to make this a selling point, it's fucking getting ridiculous, you know. But whatever. It ain't gonna change the way things are right now until shit keeps getting broke. So that's like the
movies.
Yeah. It's just I'd much rather not hear anything that anyone who's involved in it that has to say about it, and just go see the fucking movie, and you know, rather than
go see Candyman 2. Candyman 2 was good. It was
Candyman 2 or the new Candyman?
4.
Yes.
No, that's the other thing I was going to say. Basically, because I tried to explain the story, they're like, "What do you mean it's a sequel? Like, do they have like 5 others or 50 others or like 22,000?" And I'm like, I think they're doing like they're doing with a lot of movies now. They're not a remake. They're just going and making a sequel after the first one.
It's
cutting out.
Yeah, it's definitely like we are acknowledging that the Candyman movies happen, but we are now moving on with new actors and stuff.
Do you think a horror movie or a horror franchise, because when I was younger and the Halloween 4 and 5 came out, supposedly there was a storyline going on that the mantle of Michael Myers was getting passed on to his niece, and she was going to take up the killings and everything. Do you think a movie like that would work, where we have a long-running franchise leader, like Freddy Krueger takes on an apprentice, and then it gets passed on, almost like Batman and Robin, where like, you know.
Now with Candyman.
Well, see, do you think it's going to work?
I think it would work. I think
Yes.
it would work with Halloween. I don't know so much about like Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
But something like Halloween, where they spun it from something that it wasn't even meant to be, where it was his family member.
Yeah.
You know, that I think they could, you know, do a couple movies where it's the original character, and then all of a sudden, they finally get a hold of whoever, whatever family member or person they have to find. In this case, it would have been his niece, and she carries it on, and she could carry it on for 4 or 5 movies, or I mean even less if they wanted to. It just depends on how mangled the body gets. Maybe they have so much of a lifespan through this body, and if it gets shot up too many times, they have to move on, like Chucky, you know.
Yeah, Chucky carried damage over in a couple of movies, which was kind of cool, you know. So that would be interesting.
I like that about those movies, is because like if you follow the movies, you could like, oh yeah, he got that scar because of this part in this movie.
Yeah, they were good with that for a while, but then he transfers bodies and dolls and all that good stuff. So
now he's a robot.
Yeah, well, was that in the remake?
It was in the remake.
Yeah, that was so funny. It's like poor guy in China or Japan or wherever, where they're building these dolls, just like, I'm fucking done with life. I'm gonna send a murderous doll out. It's like, I want to program it to kill and jump off this fucking building. The premise was like a little off, but fuck it.
It was kind of stupid.
Yeah, well,
But so is
a practitioner of yeah, a practitioner of voodoo putting his soul into a fucking doll's a little out there too. So, yeah, we got Halloween coming up, so we're gonna get a bunch of fucking scary, scary movies coming.
I'm
hoping.
excited. Slasher
Dude.
or Slasher, Shudder is putting out a list of the movies that they're getting ready to drop on there. But
VHS 94, bitch.
that's exciting.
Is this
I
one of the VHS movies, or is this something different?
It's a VHS movie.
Oh, nice. Those
well,
are
you know
great.
what the
They're
VHS those are awesome.
like little
Okay.
Tales from the Crypt kind of.
The only one,
Except for the third one. The third one
yeah,
sucked.
Viral wasn't one of my favorites. Viral was, I mean, it was okay for what it was, but it
One's
was.
the one with the aliens. That shit was awesome.
That one was pretty good.
I
think was
like
the
that
two.
one too. Yeah, I like that one.
Well,
Two.
the first one's going to be my true love with the siren. I like you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, that
That made me never
creepy.
want to go out. Thankfully, I'm married and I never want to go out again because that
I
one
know
made me.
that was creepy shit. And then the two buddies like start to like try to hook up with her, and all of a sudden you hear the yelling and screaming. And
The second one had a lot of cool ones. Like, I really liked the zombie one that was from like the zombie's perspective because he was wearing a GoPro,
yeah,
Oh yeah, I do remember that one.
and the cult one I fucking loved.
was the cult one. I'm trying to remember that.
It's where like they're doing a documentary on a satanic cult and they're all trying to play him off as like, oh, look at these weirdos, and then they actually like call a demon and starts murdering the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. Now, wasn't the second one the one with the boyfriend girlfriend or the husband wife in the hotel and the person keeps knocking?
That
or
was the
whatever?
first one.
Was that the first one?
That was the first one.
Because like they used the camcorder and while they were sleeping recorded. I thought that was.
I'm pretty sure that was the first one.
Okay. I'll have to watch.
Because I
it.
think that one was actually like, because I wasn't too crazy about that one because I think that one's right after the I Like You one.
Okay.
That's what watch these again. It's been a while.
They're so good.
What else we got coming out horror wise? We got Venom, I guess, if you can consider that.
Well, one of the things I'm excited for is Netflix had this show called Slasher. They had
Mhm.
3 seasons, and Shudder has picked up the 4th.
Oh, okay.
So the 4th season has moved over to Shudder. And one of the things that Slasher kind of reminded me of was like an American Horror Story where characters and stories kind of carried over into the next season. If you paid attention, there were subtle little hints of like the previous season. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it made me wonder if a fourth was coming out and if they were going to continue on or just cut it off and make just a mini horror movie.
So we got Malignant, September 10th.
Yeah.
It's a horror movie. We got The Eyes of Tammy Faye Baker, September 17th. That's a horror movie. We got Addams Family 2 in October. Venom and Halloween Kills comes out on the same day, October 15th. Dunes, the 22nd. Antlers,
Yes.
Last Night in Soho, both same day, October 29th, right before Halloween. So we got a couple. I guess
So-
There's
Ghostbusters
like,
is the 19th of November, so...
There's gonna be like a 3-week period where I'm gonna be in the movies.
Yeah, well, is the Jersey... No, not the Jersey. What is it called? I'm sorry. The Sopranos sequel-ish
Sopranos.
movie. That's not...
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel, but it's not going to the theaters, right? It's just going to be HBO
No.
Go? Okay.
That's gonna be HBO Go exclusive. That's actually why. Because at first, Dune was gonna be on October 1st, but they moved it to the 22nd because HBO didn't want to compete with Dune as far as like the Sopranos, because the Sopranos is their property. and everybody wants to go see Dune instead.
Yeah. So, and then we got Welcome to Raccoon City, which is not getting good publicity at the moment.
I've heard good things.
This isn't the one with Wesker. What was his name? Oh, the guy from John Wick, the bellman, not the bellman, but the front desk guy. He's
that guy.
Yeah, he's Wesker. This is a different one.
Cool.
And
great Wesker.
No, he is. He's playing Wesker in the there's so many fucking things going on. Like they have Resident Evil.
Reddick, that was it.
Lance Reddick. Yeah, there's like 4 different Resident Evil property things going on right now. So I don't know, man. Whatever.
Lance Reddick plays in my favorite Eric Andre skit.
Okay. So yeah, we got that going. We got a new
James
Resident
Bond
Evil.
comes out on the 8th.
Well, the last Daniel Craig James Bond. Yeah. So that's cool. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up. What? He didn't die?
Daniel Craig.
Did he die?
No.
What the hell?
No.
Oh. Don't be starting fucking rumors like that. Oh no, he lost him. Oh, damn it.
Jeepers Creepers Reborn, October. I never heard this.
Oh wow, I got another Jeepers Creepers.
That third one fucking sucked.
No.
Yeah, but so I'm surprised they're even making another one because wasn't there some big debacle about how the writer, director, or producer or something was in sexual assault or something? Did something to somebody?
It's Hollywood. Everybody sexually assaults each other.
I mean, it's their way. It's okay.
No. I think I remember something like that, but I don't think it's the original writer now. I think they kicked him out.
Yeah. But yeah, the Jeeper Creepers movies are always pretty
Lego
good.
Star Wars Terrifying Tales.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure. Legos anything. All right, yeah. I don't think I've watched any Lego anything ever.
I don't think I have either. For as much as I like Legos.
Everything is awesome. I never saw it, but I know. That. Yeah, see, there's the Lego movie, but Lego Batman and all that.
I think I watched bits and pieces of Batman.
Will Ferrell was at the end of the movie. Well, I mean, he did a voice in it too, but live action Will Ferrell was in that movie.
Well, yeah, he played the bad guy.
And the dad.
It was the same person.
So it was meta. Nice. I didn't know. Nice. Okay. So you guys finally all caught up on What If, right?
Yes.
All right. So should we get the What If the Avengers Never Were episode out of the way and then move on to the Doctor Strange is fucking living Groundhog Day or what?
Oh, good. I'm not the only one who caught that.
Okay,
Right.
yeah. So
I love the Avengers if the Avengers never were or whatever.
yeah.
So I liked it. I didn't like the reveal of who the bad guy ultimately was.
Oh, I
Evil Hank Pym.
Evil Hank Pym.
He was like that fucking wacky ass grandfather. He's like, yeah.
When he's not busy beating his wife, he murders the Avengers.
Yeah. So I guess it's almost good that they took his wife out of the timeline and put her in the negative zone so he couldn't beat her. But yeah, I mean, but watching the Hulk explode is a thing of joy for me. I don't know why, but I was just like, oh shit! It's like that was awesome to see. So
the fact that he didn't shower everybody and blood and guts was kind of disappointing. He just turned into gas or whatever. So
I know you guys are into comics and everything like that, but this was very reminiscent of. I know you guys will know, but some people won't. That's why I put in that little preamble. But it was very reminiscent of the DC storyline Babel, where it's Batman's contingency plan to kill off all of his fellow Justice League members.
Oh, that's right. I do know that one.
Somebody fucking steals it from his computer. Fucking Batman's got all these plans how he would kill the Flash and Superman, all it, and then some asshole hacks his computer and gets his plan and fucking kills all the fucking Justice League members. So
Yeah, and then everybody's pissed off at Batman, and he's just like, "Well, why are you mad at me for? Because you're planning to kill us."
no, if something ever happened, I just have the means to do it. Yeah,
They did that animated movie based off that storyline where it was the what do you call it? The bad guys, but I think what's his name? The guy who lived
Master storyteller.
I drew a blank, but anyways, it was like Superman getting shot with a kryptonite bullet and Wonder Woman getting injected with this stuff that makes her think she's fighting Cheetah like over and over. So her heart was basically going to blow.
mm-hmm.
The Flash got a bomb stuck on him.
It was Ra's al Ghul that did it.
But in the animated movie, it was Vandal Savage.
Ah, okay. So there's difference in that.
Yeah. So Mirror Man breaks in, steals the information, and each one and then they're like, because Bruce got basically buried in his mom and dad's grave, and they're like, why'd you come up with that one? And he's like, I didn't. And they're like, so you came up with a contingency plan on all of us, but not you? He's like, because I had you. He basically telling Superman, like, you were the one that was like, you were my plan all along for me. Like, basically, if I go crazy, you're just going to fucking snap my neck.
Yeah. It's like, I'm Batman. I mean, what the fuck?
So you do know you're Superman, right?
So, and that's when fucking Clark basically hands Bruce back over the kryptonite. He was like, okay, I got you.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Still pretty much got kicked out of the Justice League. They're like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, they threw his ass out after that. But yeah, this episode was like very reminiscent. Like Hank Pym had a contingency plan for all the heroes to take them all out. Yeah. I think it was pretty awesome how, he had the arrow pointed at Thor, Hawkeye, and like he just made his finger twitch and fucking let the arrow go. He was in his little Ant-Man form and he just said, yeah, fuck this. So Thor, without his powers, when he was still unworthy, got a fucking arrow through the chest, He was
mortal, so.
Yeah, that's why, I mean, it worked. It worked for everything that they were planning. I thought it was cool. So that one was a good episode. And there's just, what if they had never made the Avengers? So, and Loki's basically takes over.
Yeah.
That's a fucked ending, but and then the go ahead.
Speaking of fucked endings.
Yeah. This next episode, the Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I think it was the official name for it was what if Doctor Strange had his heart stolen or something like that. I don't remember. Lost his heart instead of his hands. There you go.
Which makes no sense, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would live longer with no hands than no heart. But in this case, they were no good.
And then they kill off his girlfriend, and they're like, "Oh, they mean in that way."
Yeah. But yeah, in this case, they were talking about his girlfriend. So that was interesting. It was very Groundhog Day-ish, where he kept going back to try and save her. And it was a fixed point in time, so you're not supposed to be able to save her. And yeah, I think the coolest thing was is he kept summoning demons and fucking taking their power. Uh-huh. He started off small with a fucking demonic gerbil, and then he fucking worked his way up to like Cthulhu.
I was like, that happened. I was like, oh, Doctor Strange is just summoning the old ones now.
Yeah, so that was interesting, and then there was a split off of two Doctor Stranges, the Doctor Stranges of Two Worlds, and yeah, that was an interesting one. Basically, that was fucking, the ending to that was devastating. It was the end of everything. Uh-huh. And I felt bad for that Doctor Strange at the end, because he's stuck in like this little cube room for the rest of eternity, but that was an interesting one, too. These are getting good, though.
He was calling upon the Watcher to help him.
Yeah, like he could sense that the Watcher was there. The Watcher's like, no,
So
fuck you, I'm out.
I noticed it. I noticed it in the last one, and I just noticed it in this one as well. Well, because I mean they obviously pointed out, but the Watcher's in the background at some point everywhere, and I never noticed it during the Peggy Carter or the Black Panther one. Like it didn't stand out to me that the Watcher was in the background somewhere, but through the Avenger one and this one, like I noticed it, like
Oh yeah,
blankly.
He's always there watching, like that ceiling cat
always watching, always judging.
that's watching you masturbate.
Doctor Strange. Yeah, that's the disturbing part.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is like, "Help me," and he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Yeah. You did this shit to yourself, dude. I'm out. I gotta get out of this universe before it's gone.
I want to beat the fuck out of you, but this is on you.
Yeah. But so yeah, those were both good. I don't know what the next episode's gonna be, but
I like the Doctor Strange one a lot less than the other ones.
so far I think it's pretty much gone in the order that they've shown them. Like the Carter one, I like the least, and then the what if Jesus, Black Panther was Star-Lord, and
That's
they're
probably the best one.
oh, you like that one the most? Oh, that's cool.
I like that one the most.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
And I already when we watched or when we talked about it, I already gave my reason. It was like just the drastic changes in all these characters. I don't think would have took place just because T'Challa was the one picked up. So
Yeah.
You don't know that. It's called What If.
I honestly I don't think Thanos could have been swayed by a good good debate. It's like mass genocide. That's how we got to save the world. No, I don't think that's a good idea. You're right, T'Challa. You're right. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, oh god, reasoning. That's all we needed for Thanos. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, but you know the best argument for that is Thanos doesn't exist. He's not real. So we don't know how he could have been swayed.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go that route. You can always tell when Zach's gonna fucking lose a conversation out. He goes, "They're not real."
He doesn't have a good argument for it, so he's just like, "Oh, best solution. They're not real."
Yeah, and I can almost hear him stomping his foot as he says it.
It's not happening. It's a what if story. It's not.
It's not real. So I guess around Christmas time we're getting Hawkeye. So that's the new one. So that means What If's gonna go until like December.
I hope so.
So that's cool.
It don't necessarily mean it's only good until December.
That's true too.
We had a large break between WandaVision and Loki.
That's true. Okay. Thank you for schooling me, Big V. All right, we'll keep going.
Thank you for just acknowledging that Phantom and Winter Soldier doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh shit. Anyway, what else? What the fuck else we got going? Dark Side of the Ring is returning. Yes. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say before we move on, I think this What If would have been a better movie.
It might be. I think there's heavy indications that this might be where Multiverse of Madness could be. Like these kind of things, you know, like this is the universe where so-and-so died and you brought her back and, you know, shit like that. So,
okay.
I don't know. It could be kind of a setup.
Well, I mean, they've already... this What If is already a stem from Loki.
Yeah. So it introduced the concept.
Well, they already confirmed that this is basically What If is broken off from Loki. So Loki was the start of What If, and then rumor has it that this whole thing is the lead into Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to. It's one of the few ones coming out from Marvel Phase. What is this, 4? Yeah, I think so.
And then the whole
Spider-Man. Yep, Spider-Man would be the other.
I'm looking forward to Spider-Man. I'm really looking forward to Shang-Chi. It comes out tomorrow or today.
Fuck it, I'm going. See ya.
Later, guys.
I'm leaving now.
7:30 today.
You're going tonight, fucker? Why don't you ever invite my ass?
well,
My wife doesn't want to see me. She'd be happy to let me go.
Then, luckily, we're talking to each other right now.
Well, holy shit. I mean, so we got Eternals, we got Spider-Man, we got Doctor Strange. The new Thor is probably going to be good. Love and Thunder.
Yep.
Wakanda Forever, I'm a little skeptical. I mean,
I'm interested to see how they take over.
yeah, that's what I'm, worried about. But it would be interesting to see. The Marvels, yeah, I could give two shits less. Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I'm looking forward to. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, looking forward to. Fantastic Four would be the last one. But, I mean, Guardians isn't due until 2023, so who knows what could happen between now and then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we still got good stuff. I mean, we'll get past... I mean, I'm actually looking forward to Shang-Chi. Because I love fucking Hong Kong movies, and I grew up on Jackie Chan and everything, and that shit's just great to me. Eternals is going to be rough, I have to admit. It's going to be a rough one for me to get through. I couldn't even read the books when they were out there. So
that's one of those ones that I'm gonna go see, just because I'm almost 30 movies in at this point.
yeah, the Marvels is going to be another rough one. Yep. Luckily, we're going to have Monica Rambeau in there, so she can alleviate a little bit of the Brie Larson. So I hope she just smacks the shit out of Brie Larson. That would be awesome. Yeah. This is for giving my mother cancer, you bitch! And just fucking paintbrushes her right there.
Right.
Awesome. But then they're going to throw in Kamala Khan, and it's going to make things even weirder, so I don't know. And Wakanda Forever, we're supposed to get Riri, so that's going to be a hard pill to swallow. But, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's what we got for Marvel. Yeah, I didn't watch anything else. I finished Neon Genesis Evangelion. It was hard to follow there towards the end. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then it's like, oh, watch this afterward. And I start watching it. I'm like, this is the same thing I just fucking watched. What is this? What the fuck is going on? So I guess there's a remake.
World of anime.
Yeah, this one's little. Then I was like, all right, I'll start Gundam. And then Gundam started up and it's all subtitles. And I'm like, I'm not feeling this right now. I need to go to bed. So, yeah. But I haven't really watched anything else. I watched Raw Deal. I didn't realize there's a Schwarzenegger movie I hadn't seen yet. Really? So, yeah, I never watched that one. So, maybe I watched it and just didn't remember, which would make sense because it wasn't very rememberable.
Right.
That and Raw Deal. The only thing I remember from Raw Deal is where he pulls off that dude's leg. And in Russian, he's like, cocaine-um. It just pours all that coke at a dude's false leg. Yeah.
I've never seen that movie either, and I've watched that clip, and I'm like, what the fuck is that from? I've watched
Red Heat.
About every Arnold Schwarzenegger the movie there is, and there's this one I just don't remember.
Yeah, in Raw Deal, there's a meme that I had always known but didn't know it was from this movie. It's where he goes, you shouldn't drink and bake. I was like, what the fuck? Where is that from? And then I'm watching this movie, and all of a sudden his wife's all pissed at him and throws a cake at him, and she's drunk. That's his response. I was like, that's where this is from? Yeah, cocaine. He's a Russian cop or something like that. But yeah, there's a few of them out there that have eluded me, but I got Raw Deal last night, so
I've been watching a lot of paranormal shows, but I kind of deviated from that because there's like a lot of them are going on repeat right now. But I did watch this interesting true crime thing. I guess there was a true crime based off the Scream murder, like the Scream movies. There was a murder based off that.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was
it's called Cocaine-um.
Oh, this girl was killed by two of her friends who decided that he wanted to murder somebody, and they chose her to be the victim.
Yeah,
it was jacked up.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if we totally murdered someone? Who should we murder?
And that's the thing. They videotaped themselves before and after. They didn't videotape the murder, but they're like, yeah, we're gonna go murder somebody, and we chose blah 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 because, like, yeah, she's gonna be our victim. Ha 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 ha. And I was like, holy crap, these kids were like psycho.
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, there's people out there that are impressionable enough that they'll get inspired by shit like that, and that sucks because it ruins it for everybody else when they start trying to outlaw that crap.
Did you ever hear about the Slenderman Girls?
Oh, yeah, it's the same kind of thing. What the fuck? Yeah.
One of them's getting out soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's amazing to me, like, the Manson people got out. Like, there's some of them that got out. I was like, wait, what?
So there's one of them that's like, I think it was the younger one was like kind of just lonely and wanted a friend, and then there's the other one that's like a real sociopath, and she's not the one that's coming out.
Oh, okay, like Twiggy. No, not Twiggy. What the fuck am I thinking? What was that girl's name? The Manson.
I don't know.
I don't remember, but one of them was just, they're still like all about it, you know. And some of them are like, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea anymore, and what I did was wrong. But then there's a few of them that are just like, you know, still fucking crazy. So it sucks, you know. You get mixed up in that shit. But anyway, I don't know what else was there like that. Nah. You all right there, V?
No,
Did you just come?
Like, huh?
I'm already can't like handle this shit because I've already heard like Darkness's horny voice today, and now I'm pretty sure I just heard V come.
A horny voice? I don't remember.
When we were talking about Christina Ricci.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we want to do comic book or versus what? I don't want to keep doing the voice and getting you horny.
Oh no, we got to do comic books, so now I can really hear your.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Yes. So, all right, Zach, what was your choice for the week?
It was, hold on, because I can't remember the name of the book. Was it Sunstone?
Oh.
This one I picked purely out of spite, just because Big V likes to give me shit about my
lesbian dildo comics.
Why? Hold on. Why me again? It was like,
he's fucking giving me shit again.
Why does it pick on V?
Because V don't fight back.
You're so lucky we get demonetized if I play that side music.
Yeah. So Sunstone. Yeah.
It's labeled as an erotic comedy, but whatever. It's all right.
Yeah.
If you know what you're getting into, it's all right. I think I kind of get. Maybe if you read more into it, I'll like it more. But this was purely made to jerk off to.
That's right. I'll tell you right now. I started reading it, and then
Did you jerk off?
No, I put it away. I was like, I can't do this.
What?
I need to jerk off.
No, it was just, it's not my thing. I'm like, fuck, if I want all this, I'll turn on a fucking porn or some movie or something.
Like the relationship between the two lead women, like it explores like the idiosyncrasies of the BDSM world. I think that like sex criminals did a real relationship better.
Right.
Yeah.
And
this one was like purely just for like jerking off to, I think.
Yeah, it's purely for people to get their little jollies. But I was just like, okay, I'm done. They're gonna hate me, but Yeah, I'm blatantly telling you, I stopped reading. Like,
There's the scene, like, I think somewhere near the beginning where they're messaging each other, and they're talking about all the things they're into, and they're both like nervous and anxious.
uh-huh.
It does get that real, but like outside of that, nah.
So yeah, I finished it. I finished, and I read it all too.
I finished it. I finished, and then I read it.
Yeah, I read it and I finished. So no, it was interesting because
Because it was like
I
looking at your life.
yeah, I'm trying to not. Yeah, pretty much. Back in my early days in my youth,
God, she's even wearing the Gimp mask.
No, is it nothing like that? No gimp mask or anything. But I told my story about the scars on my chest and shit. So I mean, we've already gone through all that crap.
I've seen your Gimp mask.
Well, really? Where was
And
that?
your wolf costume.
Okay. Now you're just gonna get these people texting me some more. But no, I mean, there was some familiarity in it for me because I remember that. And the instant messaging people and being like, "Oh, I'm into this." That was very real. But I mean, as far as getting to that point afterwards, it was pretty much all fantasy.
Yeah.
Like I would love to meet a fucking rich software programmer that like had a fucking dungeon,
Yeah.
But shit like that don't happen. So, and
it was basically like 50 Shades of Grey for comic book nerds.
yeah. Yeah, the one thing that I did love was Alan in that story. He had some of the best fucking lines,
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm not a botanist, but I've seen two bushes today," shit like that. It's just, he was hilarious, and I could see, Zach being akin to this guy with his fucking humor and stuff like that. So it's like, he was realistic to me because I know people like that, and, so it was cool.
Podcast was one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, But yeah, like I said, the first half of it had some familiarity to it, going through kind of stuff like that, and then the second half was all fantasy that you wish is how it turned out, rather than the person fucking scarring up your body and shit when you're not asking.
And you guys apologizing to each other. And,
all that good stuff. So yeah,
like I said, it was. I think the relationship, the whole relationship dynamic was done better, especially when you read more in Sex Criminals. It's a more realistic relationship than the two ladies in Sunstone.
Yeah. I need to get more into Sex Criminals because I just read the first volume for the show, but that's another one of those ones where, like, you suggest it, I like it, and I put it on a list to go back and finish off.
Yeah, you did.
Finish off.
Yeah. I finished that comic 3 times. Oh. So, but yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, and like I said, the artwork was great. I mean, they were very well drawn and everything.
Heartbreakingly good.
Yeah, it's like I almost want to see a superhero comic with this kind of artwork in it.
The artwork was amazing, but like I said, I just heard the story.
Yeah. So we know that V is a sub. We'll go with that.
That's why he didn't like it.
That's why he didn't like it. Yeah, but no, like I said, I liked it. I might venture into the second volume, but the first volume was pretty much all self-contained, except for the ending where, I'm getting you a special costume made up or whatever, and you're like, oh, well, wonder what that is,
Gimp outfit.
Yeah. But
the dick hole cut out.
So, but yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was a good choice. I was gonna read it myself and possibly put it up for comic book club, but Zach beat me to it, so fuck it. All good.
Who do you think was the better Gimp? The Gimp in American Horror Story or the Gimp in Pulp Fiction?
Probably American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gimp in fucking Pulp Fiction just seemed dirty. Like some guy in a box.
Like if you touch him, he'd be sticky.
Yeah. That's the other one had like that reflective latex where you knew stuff just like fucking dripped off.
Looks
So
like it fucking stinks.
Yeah. The Gimp in American Horror Story was a higher class Gimp, you know. The other one was like fucking biker bar Gimp. I'm not, nah. God. So yeah, there you go. There's your review for Sunstone, everybody.
Tip your Gimp.
Tip your Gimp on the way out.
And we have a title.
Yeah, I think so. Let me write that down before I forget.
Oh man.
Yeah, so this week it's mine. And I'm gonna throw this one out there. Zach's probably read it. But we'll get V to read it. If not, it's an off week for Zach and I to not read it. So, Why the Last Man is starting to get some
Oh yeah.
some interest in Hollywood and everything. I guess they're starting up production, or they're kicking the idea around or anything.
Yeah, it's the reason Brian K. Vaughan hasn't fucking finished Saga yet.
He's trying to work on that Hollywood deal for Why the Last Man.
I'm not reading it because of that.
Oh, okay. You haven't read it before?
I haven't read it.
Oh, all right. Well, I was going to suggest Why the Last Man, Volume 1.
No, yeah, well, I'll read it. I was kidding. I'll play along.
Yeah. I've actually read the whole thing all the way through, and I liked it a lot. I think it was actually the first maxi series, because they call them mini-series if they're like under a certain amount. But I think it was the first one I read all the way through.
I'll read it because I like Brian K. Vaughan, but I won't like it because he's taking forever to make Saga, for finish Saga.
All right, so you'll half read it.
Yep.
We will read it while watching TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not really reading it, but I'm looking at the pictures.
I'm staring at the pictures and
Storming it
watching
through.
something in the background.
Yeah.
Wishing I was reading Saga.
So yeah, Saga was the first thing ever suggested on the show, and here we go, more Brian K. Vaughan.
Woo! Full circle.
Yeah. Here we go. So this is our last episode.
Done that on our show.
No, I'm kidding, everybody. All right. So yeah, Brian K. Vaughan. It's is it a DC? What the fuck is it? I don't know if it's DC.
Maybe.
DC Comics.
Yeah, it is DC. I thought it was under Vertigo. Yeah, it's Vertigo. Okay, I just pulled it up. Alrighty, so we'll go with that. And what we got, verses now?
I'm gonna put my finger in you.
Oh, sorry.
That's a flashback. Sorry.
Yeah. That was in utero, though. Oh, yeah. She's like, I just want to put my finger through you. I don't want to have you.
I don't like this at all. I'm sorry.
That's what my mom said. All right, so versus was Sonic the Hedgehog versus the Flash. So since this was your suggestion, Zach, I guess I'll start off. I gave it to the Flash. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Flash has got more than just running fast.
Right.
And
well, yeah, but Sonic the Hedgehog is a guerrilla fighter.
Okay.
Did you not read the Sonic comic books?
He's the leader of the resistance of animals. It's like,
yeah. They're a guerrilla fighting force. Well,
there's no gorillas, but yeah,
there's no gorillas in it.
Yeah, that's the funny thing.
He fights against an army of robots day in and day out. Sonic the Hedgehog is a battle-hardened warrior.
He's like the Sarah Connor of fucking whatever Green Hill Zone, you know.
More or less.
Oh, he's the John Connor, I guess, because John Connor was the full, you know.
And he's banging a princess.
Well, I mean,
I felt like you'd have more appreciation for that because she was like the start of the furry movement.
Bryce Dallas Howard's, the princess there, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's for the John Connor, you know.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
No, he's more like Sarah Connor.
Okay. Well, Sarah Connor didn't make it to the War of the Machines, so, you know.
Depends on what timeline you go through.
That's true, too. I mean.
Oh, fuck. because that movie's stupid and convoluted.
Well, aren't they all? They're all just movies. They're not real.
They're not real. Arnold Schwarzenegger is not really a cyborg sent from the future.
That I'm not sure about yet.
What?
I gotta tell myself that whenever I get mad at those movies.
Yeah. So yeah, I give it to Flash just because Flash has got more things at his disposal. He's got lightning and shit like that he can bring down on Sonic. Yeah, Sonic could dodge and all that, but
And that's why I was going with the Flash as well. He has
Zach's legit mad now.
he has a lot more tricks up his sleeve than Sonic's crazy fastness.
Yeah, well, Sonic can also like roll himself into a ball. So
Well,
I don't
yeah.
think the Flash can do that.
But Flash can make copies of himself and throw lightning and.
No, that's
B-Force.
canon. Sonic can do that too.
Well, he turns into that yellow Sonic, right? So
Yeah, that's the thing. He does Supersonic, and
super
based
Sonic.
on whatever shit we could pull out on V's argument, we could pull whatever shit we want. So he turns into the Supersonic and Golden and can fly and shit.
Yeah. And then he falls in the water, and there's more of them.
That's
Wait,
what
that was
saying
last
for.
week. Flash? I'm not real well vested in Flash comics.
I'm not either. That's why I kind of just picked this one. But
I defer to V on this one.
Jesus.
Well,
I'm going with the Flash. That's all I'm saying.
okay, I guess. Just go with the fucking Flash. Yeah. So we got 2 against 1. You're going for Sonic on this one, right, Zach?
see who your real friend is.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I mean, so why do you say Sonic? Because
he's a gorilla fighter. He's a huh?
Because he led a bunch of furries to fight robots.
Yeah. No, I sent you that cartoon. Sonic is not a furry. His girlfriend is.
Ugh. There's been some girls that cosplay as Sonic that I wouldn't mind going furry for. I just gotta say.
I swear to God, if we're going to Comic-Con, if you sexually assault anybody,
I'm not. What the fuck? I'm one of those ones like I could be being sexually assaulted by one of these girls, and I just be like, okay.
Zach, remember he did say he's wearing his trench coat.
He is.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
And he doesn't have striped pants.
Well, I won't be having any pants now. Hey, Christina Ricci! Woo!
That's kind of a dying art form, is the mall flasher.
God, I never thought fucking being a flasher was an art form. Speaking of which, this is kind of in line with that. Did you see about the guy who was protesting the mask mandate at Dairy Queen in Canada?
No.
He whipped his dick out and started pissing all over the counter.
What the fuck?
It's like, but there's video of it. It ended up on Facebook, and the sheer scream of terror from the poor woman that works the Dairy Queen is fucking. It's morbidly hilarious.
Did you ever see that video of the lady who was arguing? I don't know if it's a Starbucks or a local mom and pop coffee shop. The lady was like arguing. There's no sound in the video, but the lady she's arguing with the barista, and she takes a couple steps back, shits in her hand, and throws it at the people. That's a rough day at work.
Oh my god! I need to find this. I need this in my life. Humans just going all fucking like.
I've never been that mad at somebody.
Just de-evolving to the point of apeism and fucking shitting in their hands and throwing it at people.
I've never been that mad about anything in my life.
Oh my god. I've seen videos of monkeys and chimps and stuff doing it at people at the zoo, and that's hilarious as fuck to me. The people are screaming at the monkeys, and the monkey shits in its hand and flings it at the people. And that's great enough, but to see humans start taking that.
Hold on, I need because I found it.
Uh-oh.
Now I need your live reaction to this.
Alright, let's...
Hold on, I type in woman throws, and the first thing that pops up is woman throws baby at police.
What?
I've never been that mad about anything.
Fucking love Google, man.
Shit, hold on. Do something. We don't need to.
Oh, all right. So yeah, why the last man? I don't know if we've moved on from that, but we're stuck in a loop now.
No, we went to
Somehow
versus.
this show always ends up going around to poop,
Yeah, so we went into verses now.
and there it is. Sent.
All right, let me watch this. Hold on, we'll get live reaction.
God, that's a fucking. I'd go home after that. I don't know if I'm coming in the rest of the week.
It's yeah, I can.
I don't. Why does this show just like constantly devolve into poop?
Dick and fart jokes, man. That's all we use.
We have listeners too. People listen to this.
Yeah, they love it, whether they're at their job or whatever. Ah, you can see you're using an ad blocker. God bless, motherfucker. I'm not disabling it for this fucking video. Fuck you.
What the hell? Oh.
What's the matter, cat? Don't start screaming.
Did you frighten the cat?
No. What?
Did you frighten the cat?
No.
Cursing
Probably.
out the
Well,
ad blocker?
maybe.
Oh
Like-
my god! Oh my god!
Now I need
Oh
to
my
find it.
God.
Oh no! I gotta find.
And
All right, ad blocker, you son of a bitch.
she takes the time to wipe.
Oh, come on, you're ruining us.
Like right up against the fucking. Oh, well, there it is too.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm watching it.
God, I've never been that mad about.
Yeah, this is
anything in my life.
Starbucks. She's just fucking screaming at this woman. Oh, okay. So they're like, it's getting heated.
It's getting heated. She starts slamming stuff.
She's grabbing fucking napkins. Oh, she's undoing her jacket tied around her waist. It pulls down her capri leggings. Literally, fucking It's just- Holy shit! This is the greatest thing I've seen all day. Oh, maybe a week. This shit just made my week. So she gets into the argument. She knows what she's gonna do. This is pre fucking planned. She fucking grabs napkins out of the dispenser, leans her back.
I'm gonna shit on this floor right now.
She leans her back into the little wall and hits the squatting pose. Pulls down her fucking yoga pants because she's definitely a Karen that just went off the rails. Shit, like puts her hand between her legs and shit's just a bricks in her fucking hand. And then like screams at the woman as she fucking baseball throws it at her.
She doesn't even shit in her hand. She shits on the floor and scoops it up.
Oh, maybe I missed that. Oh my god. What the?
I've never heard you laugh that hard. That made me laugh even harder.
I'm watching it again just because I'm gonna fucking lose it. Oh, yeah, you can tell they're fucking heated and like she is just livid. Oh my gosh,
I'm so
I had
happy we got that
never
recorded.
seen that.
Did you forget to give her whipped cream or something?
I don't-
Jesus.
Yeah, like she is fucking planning it. Like she wouldn't grab a fistful of napkins and
The
just.
conscious decision in her
Oh.
head. I'm gonna go throw my poop at these.
Yeah,
people.
that's right. It does. It falls on the floor. And she scoops it up. And then she wipes her ass and throws the fucking napkins at the barista after that.
Her shoestrings are all untied.
She doesn't look like homeless bum crazy. She just looks, like a fucking Karen, but she just
Fucking rough day at the office.
my god. Oh.
The poor fucking minimum wage 16-year-old barista who got hit with that turd too.
Oh my god. That's insane. Hilarious but insane.
Oh my god. So I scroll a little further down on this thing.
Oh no.
And
Is there
this
more?
Would be, this would be if what's his face? So Dumb and Dumber. Is it Harry, the one that's played by?
Harry's Lloyd is Jim Carrey, so Harry's the other one.
Yeah.
Harry's the other one. So this is if Harry ever made it into any like public office or something. I guess you'd say.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's the I think British Prime Minister or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just scrolled down a little further. And
Oh. These British sites are weird, you know. All kinds of weird shit like that.
Yeah, he's a dipshit too.
Oh yeah. So, all right. Well, get off the scat humor for a little bit.
Oh my god.
So versus, all right, Sonic the Hedgehog. We are done and moving on from that. Who's got versus this week?
Yeah.
It's V, right?
It must be. I mean, I thought I did the. I thought the last one was.
No, I think it's you, Darkness.
No, because I did the Thing and It, and then it went from the Thing and It to Sonic and Flash, and now it's. Yeah, so man, come on.
We'll do the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe versus the Thundercats.
So it's like a team thing, like a battle royal, or?
Yeah, you know, I'm just saying, like, basically, I was going to say Lino versus He-Man, but you know, I didn't want you guys going, well, what about this and this? So I just added Masters of the Universe.
Big meaty men.
Mm. Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. Lion. I'm just gonna say Lionel.
Lionel versus He-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That should be good because they both got swords and shit. I could. Yeah.
Just the fucking homoeroticism.
There you go.
God, I'm swelling up.
Okay. Like, oh yes.
And achieved.
All right.
Okay, so we got that versus out of the way. What else we got here?
I think that's it.
I think we're done.
Think we're done. That's it.
Calling it a day.
All right. Well, shit. What?
We're only 20 minutes over this time.
Are we even over? I'm not even been looking at the time.
We're not running a 6-hour show this time.
Oh, that's always good. So yeah, we got 132 minutes right now. So, all right. Well, yeah. Are we doing comic? We have one more show before Comic-Con, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the show after that, though, that'll be the big AfterCon show. So tune in for that.
AfterCon, and there'll probably be some stories if we get Darkness bailed out of jail.
I'm not gonna do anything weird, like, you know.
That's what you said last time.
Yeah, but just, you know, have that extra money ready just in case. You know, Portland cops are like Mexico cops. You just gotta have enough money, you can get away with it.
It's true.
Yeah, Portland cops. If there any show up.
I have to go down Dealer's Alley and spend all my money on bailing you out of Comic-Con jail.
Last time I went, like, Mike Mignola was just signing shit at random for free. He was just sitting there. I'm like, holy shit, it's Mike Mignola. And everyone else is like, who? I'm like, get away from me. You're just my stupid niece that only knows anime. Get out of here. You know? So, but no, that'll be fun. And yeah, we'll have some what if reviews. What movie's coming out this week? Anything that we're seeing?
Shang-Chi.
Oh, that's right. The big shit. Nobody knows this movie's fucking coming out. I forgot again. Jeez.
It was just said like 50 times during this podcast.
No.
You were butthurt that Big V didn't invite you tonight.
That's right. Fuck you, V. No, but
you could come to Salem and watch it with me. I'll invite you.
Well, if I'm going to Salem, I'm watching the Danzig one. Whatever.
I don't know if I'm going to be going.
Like, oh shit, Darkness invited himself. I better find a way to get out of this real quick.
Well, no. Usually I take my kid, but I guess he already got told he's going already, so it's
with his new dad.
Oh God!
pretty much.
Oh no! No.
I don't know.
Uh,
I might not.
Send me a text or something. Let me know if you're going or not, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, other than that, we'll have a review for Shang-Chi hopefully, and the What If. And, I think Dark Side of the Ring's starting back up again, so that's gonna be good. And yeah, we're gonna plan some
When does it start
Halloween
again?
shit. I tried looking for it while we were on the show and I couldn't find it. So, yeah, we gotta plan some Halloween shit. Get
I
that.
had a plan. I don't want to talk about it on air,
I
but
know, that's what I'm saying. We'll talk about it when we're done here. So, scary Halloween season coming up. You can already buy
Spooky.
pumpkin spice everything because I guess it's the 1st of September.
I'm making a pumpkin spice cocktail.
Okay.
All the white women will love it.
Oh, they're coming with their buns and their yoga pants and their
Their buns,
Uggs.
their yoga pants, their fucking sweaters tied around their waist. Hopefully, they'll get on their neck.
She just pooped in her hand and threw it. I want to know. I want to hear that fucking fight. I want to know what got her so fucking incensed to shit in her own fucking hand and throw it at somebody.
That wasn't a moment of insanity. She planned it.
That was, yeah, she was livid. Something happened. Like, what the fuck? That's gotta be. Maybe we should. Well, I'm not gonna post that on our sites for people to know what we're talking about. we'll get fucking in trouble for something like that. So no, you find it on your own, fuckers. Anyway, yeah, find us on Facebook. We all have our own sites, our own,
September 16th, new Dark Side of the Ring.
There you go. We'll have that going too.
Good.
Yeah. Find us on Twitter, I guess. I don't know if Zach still even bothered going on there. At Dark Asylum Pod. And Zach and I have at Wrestling Tees stores, Pro Wrestling Tees. We're working on getting something for V. I don't know. I don't think he cares. But hopefully we'll still be making that return to the ring soon. We'll let you know and keep you posted for people that live locally and listen.
In 1 month, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully. And other than that, yeah. So for wonderful Zach Winters, Big Vicious,
Yep.
I am Darkness, and the asylum is closed. Tip your Gimp on the way out.
Tip your Gimp.